It's a pleasure for me to welcome you to this graduation ceremony in the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall. I know some of you will have travelled quite a way to be here today, and we all appreciate your presence. This is a very special day for you graduates. It's a day to be rightly proud of what you have achieved. It's also a special day for family and friends of the graduates. You're likely to have played at least a supporting role in the graduates' achievements, not least through emotional and financial support during the period of study, and I want to thank you on behalf of the university for the encouragement you've given to our graduates. The University of Manchester is a prestigious university. It's ranked the 41st university in the world in the most influential ranking of universities. Now, under normal circumstances, I would not particularly be inclined to boast about coming 41st, but if it is out of all the universities in the world, then it is quite an achievement. What makes us great are our people, staff and students. And during your time here, each one of you will in your own way have contributed to making us who we are. Not only our current students shape the university, our alumni are as important to us, and I hope you will continue to play a role in making us who we are also in future, and that you will keep in touch with the university through the Alumni Association. It is customary on occasions like these to tell you of the famous people connected to the university. The atom was first split here by Ernest Rutherford. Alan Turing developed the first programmable computer here, and Ludwig Wittgenstein was a PhD student here in aeronautical engineering before finding his true interest. Apparently, he spent some time flying kites over Glossop in pursuit of this. If you walked around the quad before you entered the building, you will have seen the list of our 25 Nobel Prize winners over the years. Most recently, the 2010 Nobel Prize for the discovery of graphene. Our alumni have made national and international impressions, not just in academic achievements, but in a broad range of fields. Our former students include Anna Ford, a broadcaster who was the first female newsreader on ITV. Margaret Beckett, a Labour politician and the longest-serving female MP. One of our former students, and now honorary doctor, is Sir Philip Craven, who has represented Great Britain in wheelchair basketball in 5 consecutive Paralympic Games, who also competed in track and field and swimming in the Games, and who is now president of the International Paralympic Committee. It's quite possible that some years from now, when one of my successors presents degrees like I'm doing today, your name is included in the list of famous graduates. However, whether you reach fame or not, what I wish for you is that you find your niche in life, professionally and personally, a place where your knowledge and skills are valued and used, and where you have the right level of challenge to develop further as a professional and as a person, while at the same time feeling secure in your abilities. I know that the degree you have completed at the University of Manchester has prepared you well for this. However, in spite of that, I thought I would still take this opportunity to offer you 3 pieces of advice. Firstly, if things aren't looking perfect, if you haven't got the right job yet, if you haven't found that person to share your life with yet, or if you've dropped out of the World Cup earlier than you hoped, have confidence that things will become better. Secondly, be aware that there is rarely a perfect time for decisions and choices, neither professionally nor personally, or if there is, we don't know it until afterwards. Therefore, my second piece of advice to you is to be open to opportunities at all times and to take your chances when they come along. The choices will not always work out perfectly, but then you reload and try another one. The first president of the merged University of Manchester, Professor Alan Gilbert, frequently said something along the lines of, "There's nothing wrong with failing as long as you get it over with quickly." So my third piece of advice would then be, don't be afraid of failing, just learn to do it quickly. So to sum up, even when things don't look too good, good stuff will happen, and you should be ready to react to stuff without fear of failure. That's enough advice for today. unless my colleague has some more to offer to you, but all that remains for you is to encourage you again to keep in touch with the university, with my colleagues who have taught you. I hope you are aware that the Alumni Association, our Careers Office and our library will still offer you benefits now that you're not students, but graduates of the University of Manchester. And I will now pass over to Professor Jeremy Gregory to speak on behalf of the School of Arts, Languages and Cultures. Thank you very much.
Vice President, colleagues, graduands, and your families and friends, as head of the School of Arts, Languages and Cultures, I'm delighted to congratulate those of you graduating today on your stunning success in obtaining your degrees. Colleagues in the school are extremely proud of what you have achieved. They have worked closely with you, often for 4 years or more. Our PhD student down for the ceremony unfortunately can't attend, but the topic of Alexander Henley's thesis is the politics of religious leadership in modern Lebanon, indicating how our students are engaging with central issues in today's world. We hope that you found your time here intellectually and academically stimulating, because whatever else studying for a degree gives you, the experience should have been one where you found yourself both challenged and excited. And I'm extremely grateful to my colleagues for having given you that experience. For many of you, I have no doubt, it will have transformed your lives, though many of you may not know it yet. I therefore ask you all to join me in thanking the teaching and support staff and your supervisors for all their efforts and dedication during your time with us. This ceremony in our magnificent Whitworth Hall reminds us of the bold Victorian hopes and aspirations for our university. It also reminds us that the disciplines you've studied have a long and distinguished record at this institution, and that the university was a pioneer in several of these. The school has the oldest French department in the UK, it was one of the first to teach Italian, and Manchester was the first UK university to teach Middle Eastern studies. And although it's only in the last 8 years that we've had fully formed departments of Chinese and Japanese, aspects of these were taught from the 1930s. I'm very pleased to say that today modern languages at Manchester are flourishing within the school, and they're known for their excellent teaching and research. In research terms, colleagues in Spanish, Portuguese, and Latin American studies, and in Russian and East European studies are currently ranked top in the country. But a new research ranking will be announced in December, and we look forward to seeing where modern languages is placed. Graduands at this ceremony have all completed a degree in some aspect of the study of language and language-based histories and cultures. And some of you have done so in combination with the study of business and management, or of politics and European studies. And this demonstrates the central role of languages in modern society. What you might be interested in knowing is that students of modern languages are among the most highly employable of all those graduating this fortnight. And you have the knowledge, understanding, skills, and expertise which are increasingly prized in our global world. Many of you now have expertise in the languages, histories, and cultures of the Middle East. Last year, the British Academy issued a report, Languages, the State of the Nation, championed by Nigel Vincent, Vice President of the Academy and an emeritus professor in the school. And the report argued for the central place of languages graduates for the health of the UK. You may have heard that the all-party parliamentary group on modern languages announced on Monday that languages were as important to the well-being and standing of the UK as maths and sciences. And I look forward to seeing whether that means additional funding will be given to universities to teach them. Our main higher education funding body produced a report on graduate salaries, which measures average salaries 3.5 years after graduation. And it shows that modern languages graduates are the 4th highest earners of all students coming out of university. So, those of you graduating today show tremendous breadth in the range of languages you've studied, but also in how you've approached language studies, through translation, through the study of the nature of language, or as a vehicle and as an expression of history and culture. So this combination of depth and breadth in language-based studies is something which I would want to claim as characteristic, even distinctive, of languages provision at Manchester. We have teaching and research expertise in Arabic, Catalan, Chinese, French, German, Hebrew, Italian, Japanese, Persian, Portuguese, Russian, and Spanish. And of the languages I've just mentioned, at least 8, depending on how you do the calculation, are in the top 10 most spoken languages in the world. Students this year have produced some outstanding work, and I'm very pleased to be able to announce the following prizes. The J.W. Rees Memorial Prize for overall performance in Spanish goes to Alexandra Lakin. The Instituto Cervantes Premio Hispanidad Prize goes to Mercedes Antrobus. The Greater Manchester Club of Japan and Manchester Nikkei Speech Contest Prize goes to Wing Tung Serena Chung. Prizes for outstanding performance in Russian language go to Nikola Konyarova and Anna Maria Serbu. The Blaise Hebrew Prize for outstanding performance in Hebrew and for the encouragement of Hebrew studies at the University of Manchester, and the Philip Alexander Prize for Jewish Studies, awarded to the student with the highest grade in a Jewish studies-related course, goes to Joseph Bellman. The Bryce Bequest for Middle Eastern Studies goes to Alexandra Roxana Liescu. The Bogdanov Prize for French goes to Thomas Lalaurie. The Gunter Kloss Prize for German goes to Emin Yeter. And a Dean's Award for Academic Performance goes to Jessica Reimer in Spanish Business and Management. The school's web and social media officer has asked me to remind you that the school is running a graduation selfie competition. So please tweet us your selfie if you want to take part. I should add that selfies should not be taken during the ceremony. After this ceremony, I invite you to join colleagues for a reception in the graduation marquee. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today. Please keep in touch with us and visit us when you're back in Manchester. We wish you the very best of luck for the future and look forward to hearing how you're doing. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Arabic Studies with Honours, Joseph Daniel Grogan. Mitsuki Ito. Elizabeth Francis Lindsay. Humira Patel. Giselle Yannick Butcher. Alice Sarah McCullough. Robert Parsons. John Samuel Robinson. And in European Studies and Modern Languages French with honours, Thomas Dowler. Alexandra Charlotte Horton. Thomas Xavier Laroli. Miriam van Leuven. And in European Studies and a Modern Language Russian with honours, Faye Wheeler. Matthew Woods. And in European Studies and Modern Languages Spanish with honours, Mercedes Mary Antrobus. Nicholas James Keith Drake. Sophie Joseph. Catherine Mitchell. Rebecca Smith. Polly Taylor Pullen. Lisa Tai. And in Islamic Studies and Arabic with honours, Sishan Abid. Farah Ayub. Benjamin Whiteside. And in Middle Eastern Studies and Modern European Languages with honours, Kirill Ognyanov Angelov. Nadia Ajtkin. Joseph Bellman. Natasha Lynn Bly. Ryan L. Idrisi. Christina Fabo. James McLaren. Fatima Musbahi. Christina Neve. Robert Reynolds. Amin Yetta. And in Middle Eastern Languages with honours, Thomas McAndrew. Imad Ahmed. Bijan Barakat Turani. Adrian Halilai Blackburn. Emily Sarah Karp. Rosanna Jacqueline Eastman. Yasmin Itumi. Laura Hawkes. Leila May Moradi. Sadia Nasim. Farah Mir Robinson. Paige Satherley. Santa Selina. And in Middle Eastern Studies and a Middle Eastern Language, Arabic, with honours, Amelia Woolsey. And in Middle Eastern Studies and a Middle Eastern Language, Hebrew, with honours, Tamar Worth. And in Middle Eastern Studies and a Middle Eastern Language, Persian, with honours, Zara Parker. And in Modern Language and Business and Management, Arabic, with honours, Ishmael Iksander Widden bin Mustafa. Carl Christian Philip Nilsson. And in Modern Language and Business and Management, Chinese, with honours, Jeffrey Tsai. Matthew William Carter. Melissa Chan. Sunny Yin Wei Huang. Xiaowei Zhang Chao. Kevin Masashi Young Nich. Georgi Krastev. Candy Lee. Jingjing Li. Peter Teen Yi Wong Robinson. Christian Valland Sivertson. Sophie Smith. Amelia Rose Starling. Ken Sang. Tamara Michelle Weston. And in Modern Language and Business and Management, French, with honours, Benedict Mohamed Battlemus. Stuart Chapman. Amelia Jane Frederica Conley. Fiona Sari Francisca Lamb. Umar Mahmood. Charlotte Emily Wood. And in Modern Language and Business and Management German with honours, Thomas Barton. Colette Dawson. Rosie May Gill. Andrew O'Connell. Lauren Venables. And in Modern Language and Business and Management Italian with honours, James Coleman. Henry Ludlam. Antonia Mills. Gabriella Mincella. And in Modern Language and Business and Management Japanese with honours, Charis Chow. Wing Tung Serena Chung. Louisa Huang. Anna Tattersall. And in Modern Language and Business and Management Russian with honours, Simeon Antanzanov. Augustin de Pelleport. Timur Hassani, Ingrida Kasatska. Adam Yates. And in Modern Language and Business and Management Spanish with honours, Annalise Bamberg. Antoinette Clacker. Oliver Davis. Nicholas Varley Elgeta. Harry William DeVasey Gibson. Daniel Haig. William Harrop. Katie Louise Hempsel. Jonathan Jimenez Suarez. Alexandra Lakin. Salma Raju. Tessa Rigueiro. Jessica Ann Reimer. Danny Tidy. Edward Charles Simon Thatcher. And in Modern Middle Eastern History with honours, Stephen Bateson. Daniel Dowson. Andrew Fisher. Jack Fowler. Joshua Kermode. Samira Meghshi. Sarah Imogen Teasdale. And in modern Middle Eastern history and Arabic with honors, Megan Ellen Goodman. Aidan Mascarenhas Keys. Ellen Wake.
If I can then ask the graduates to stand up, please, and put your hats on, please. So there, you are now graduates of the University of Manchester. And I now declare the ceremony closed.